Hey, St. John's family. It's late Wednesday night, the 25th, and I needed to bring you an update and to see if it's possible for any of you to want to participate in an opportunity to be of service. Today, we served 20 people, 20 families with our food pantry, and then in accordance with the mayor's Safer at Home order, the food pantry has closed and will not reopen until that order is lifted. That decision was made largely by those who work hard in that food pantry all the time, and for their safety felt the need to do that, and we support that completely. The question then becomes for us, what do we do to help people in that time? And the option that has arisen is really one that has come from the food bank. They are assembling boxes with 14 days worth of food that's being distributed at designated sites across the city. We have not yet been identified as one. We're on the list. We just don't know when the opportunity would come for us. It's a lot of food. It's for 250 people. Based on what we've heard from folks who've done this previously through Church Health, who distributed at Perea, it needs about 15 people who can service, process the paperwork, put the food in the trunk, move on. It's a drive-through thing. It's not a walk-in. It's not a physical engagement thing at all. We'll have gloves up and try to secure some masks too, or some sort of protective gear that can give some assurance of safety. So here's what we need. I need 15 people. If you feel like you can be on call when we get the word to come and help us do this, let me know. Email me, email Annie. And my hope is that we can make that number. And if we can't, then I'm going to need to let the food bank know that we can't support that. And if we can't, we just can't. I don't know. There's no judgment on that. But that's the way that the food bank's currently dealing with families that would normally go to a food pantry. So let us know that. Secondly, please know the soup kitchens on Tuesday and Saturdays continue on. While the Rhodes folks are no longer coming and through the school year, remainder of the school year, we did get great news that they want to support this long-standing relationship that by my count is at least 40 years old of being a part of that soup kitchen on Tuesday nights. They are supporting us by providing the $200 a week they would have budgeted to purchase food for their soup kitchen. So we have funding to help serve the community that night through Rhodes, and we are very thankful for that. Thus far, our Saturday night churches that sign up to help serve are sticking with us under some coaching and guidance from St. John's folks of how we're doing it now. And that's really good news too, that folks are really wanting to stand in a moment such as this when we're all in this uncharted territory. And so we're thankful for that too. Lastly, I received a request from a non-for-profit that serves food meals to in the afternoons for students at Central, that they want to continue to do that work. They cannot do it on school grounds, and they asked if they could do that in our parking lot because we're so close, and all they need is our parking lot to set up space and distribute food, and the answer was of course yes. So make you aware that that's happening as well, and that our campus is being still, as it has been for decades, a place of hope and healing and recovery, and it will continue to be that as well. Stay tuned. We'll have a way service that will come online at 6. I promise it will be up at 6 on Friday night, and we'll have a worship service for Lent 5, and it will come up at 11 or 10:50 on Sunday morning. I promise. We're all doing it differently now. We're all sending our stuff in from wherever we are and assembling it to go up at the designated time. Take care of yourselves. Be in prayer for our leaders. Be in prayer for each other. Be in prayer for the sick. Be in prayer for the heroes through this, our medical professionals and healthcare workers, and that we can come to a place where this shall pass one day. Take care. God bless. Good night.